Most office. Today we're going to be covering something that we covered 9 months ago. It's something that actually happened on December 12th, 2018, and I believe we put our video out about it on December 14th or December 18th about it. The video was entitled Death for a Frenchman. You can see the full-length video of that one here. This is a shooting incident that happened between a French national and a high police officer working as a bodyguard for the French gentleman's girlfriend of 8 months. And I won't say anymore. I'll just transport you directly to that street right now, and we'll take a look and see the situation firsthand from the street. So standing here where the fight actually happens gives me a lot of perspective on maybe what the victim and the shooter were thinking. If I look that way, I see a possible escape. I see a wide street, I see somewhere I can run to. It looks very inviting. It's the light at the end of the tunnel, almost literally. If I look this way, there's a small alleyway that leads to the next street, actually Sukhumvit Soy 11. And it's filled with trash cans, pipes, poles, construction materials, motorcycles. That doesn't look like an escape route. Okay, so he would not have chosen that way unless he was very sober and agile. Going deeper into the street is a terrible option because it's just parking on one side. It's a very narrow street. It's just parking on one side for cars and parking on the other side for motorcycles. And around the corner, it's just a even more narrow street with a solid wall on one side and what would have been a closed bar and drinking establishment on the other side. And it empties out into Sukhumvit Soy 11, which is a very busy street, almost 24 hours a day. On December 12th of 2018, a Frenchman, French national, got into an altercation at this bar. He got into an argument with his Thai girlfriend, who had a Thai policeman working for her as a bodyguard. They were all drunk. The girlfriend, the Frenchman, and the Thai policeman, all three were heavily intoxicated. At 7:08 in the morning, they exited the bar, or a little bit before that, they exited the bar and proceeded to get into a fist fight here with the Thai policeman, the Frenchman, the girlfriend, plus 3 bar staff, a bartender, a bar back, and 1 other person that worked in the club. And there was another female there who was present as a witness and was trying to stop the fight but couldn't. So during the fight, it happened approximately here where this car is, or just behind this car. During the fight, the Frenchman was defending himself not against just the Thai policeman. He was defending himself against the Thai policeman and the 2 bar staff plus 1 who was occasionally involved. What struck me as interesting and a little bit infuriating was that every time the Frenchman was trying to defend himself, which I'm not saying he was right in a lot of the things that he did, but every time he would try to defend himself and began to get the upper hand on the Thai person, on the police officer, the bar staff would jump in and give him a couple of punches or kicks, or grab him so the Thai policeman could get up and give him a couple of punches or kicks. In all reality, the Frenchman had better combative skills, better hand-to-hand skills than the Thai policeman, who was drunk. They were all drunk, but so the Thai policeman got knocked down, and it looks like from the video he almost got knocked out. He definitely got dazed for a second. His legs locked up, his body went rigid, and he hit the ground. He got back up. They tussled, they pushed, they shoved. The Frenchman got pushed down by the Thai policeman plus 1 or 2 of the bar staff. Then when the Frenchman got up, he went at the Thai policeman again behind the vehicle parked here, and was the Thai policeman was repelled, ejected from the fight. And when he was ejected from the fight, his gun fell out, plus what I guess was a magazine or a knife. I can't really tell in the video, and the police report's not that detailed. What went terribly wrong, terribly wrong, is the bar staff, the bartender, picked up the handgun and the magazine or whatever he dropped. Well, the policeman bent over and picked up something. It may have been the handgun, it may have been a mag. Whatever the bar staff picked up, he handed it to the policeman. So if what the police report says is that the bar staff handed the police officer the gun, and then the officer took out something from his waistband, maybe he put the gun in and then took it out. I'm not 100% sure because it's hard to see in the video, and Thai translation is not very clear, Thai to English, from the police report and from the media reports. So he put something in while he's been over. I can't see it on camera, but then with the Frenchman with his back turned towards us, or his back is facing the main street Sukhumvit, we can see that the police officer lifts up his shirt, shows something. The Frenchman is mouthing off. He has a big ego, which is really not the proper thing to do in these kind of situations. He knows the guy's armed. He knows he's a policeman. The Frenchman's been in Thailand for 8 months, so he might know that it's not such a good idea to mouth off to an armed policeman, a drunk armed policeman in Thailand, and he's encouraging him, he's egging him on. So the Thai policeman pulls the gun, chambers around, and the Frenchman starts to run, which was good. The policeman fires 2 shots at him on an open street from exactly this position. Fires 2 shots that way. There is no good backstop anywhere down there. He missed both rounds, so both rounds went down the street and across a major road and possibly into those structures over there. Which means the guy had no awareness, muzzle awareness, no safety concerns, as most police officers would about shooting into innocent civilians. He didn't care. He wanted to kill this guy. So they proceeded down the street just a short distance, and the Frenchman, what he did wrong, what he did terribly, terribly wrong, which is a big mistake. He started running when the guy pulled out the gun and started to fire. But at the intersection, at the corner right there, where this little barricade fence is, he stopped and he started to egg on the policeman again. He was saying, "Come on, come on, let's go, come get it. You want to shoot me? Let's go." And what happened is the policeman did exactly what he was being asked to do. He followed him down the street. They exited to the right. Somehow they ended up going back towards the left onto Sukhumvit Soi 13, which is the next real major or real road, and they went into the Trendy building. And inside the Trendy building is where the Frenchman was fatally shot twice. And I believe his girlfriend was possibly there, or another female was there in the lobby. Which, anyway, it all could have been avoided. All of this could have been avoided had the Frenchman not had the ego, had the policeman not had the ego, if none of them had been drunk, and if the bartender had not handed the firearm to the policeman after it fell to the ground. The bartender got in some legal trouble, the policeman's in prison, probably for life, and that's the end of this story. More back at my office. See you there. Okay guys, before we wrap this up, there's some things I want us to think about, and I have to ask, what lessons can we learn from this? How can we benefit from these other people's mistakes and not be involved in the same situations or mistakes? So lesson number 1, alcohol impairs good judgment and self-control, which inflates your ego. Number 2, ego can get you killed. Both men were in an ego battle, a deadly ego battle. If they had left their egos at home, both of them would still be alive. When you are a foreigner in a country that's culturally different from your own, you should always de-escalate situations. This is a good rule for anywhere you go, even in your own country, but especially when you're traveling abroad. Be the nice guy. Kill them with kindness. Walk away or run, and understand that more than likely you will not be involved in a fair fight. In a foreign country, I would bet you're not going to be in a one-on-one fight, especially as a foreigner. Number 4, don't start fights with people you know to be armed. Don't start fights with people you know to carry weapons of any kind, especially deadly weapons, on a regular basis. This is just not smart. Number 5, if someone pulls a gun, run. Keep running, don't stop until you are far from harm and in a safe place with friends, family, or police. When traveling, carry defensive tools. Even pepper spray could have saved this guy's life. Could have helped him stay alive if the shooter can't see to pull his gun and aim. If the the other people who are involved in the fight can't see to fight, you could still be alive. And in most countries, pepper spray and defensive sprays of many kinds are legal. And they're easy to carry in your check baggage. As a witness or observer, you should never do anything that enables or encourages a killer or make you an accomplice to murder, such as handing a gun to a person threatening to kill someone. That weapon should have been removed from the fight and the immediate area. The other people should have been trying to de-escalate the situation, or they should have left. But in this case, they became enablers and accomplices to murder. These are some travel tips that I want to give to you to help you survive dangerous encounters anywhere around the world. Please like and subscribe and share to see more informative videos and analysis like this from all over the world. Thanks so much for watching. From us here at Tactical Adventure Thailand, we would like to say we love you, we appreciate you, and we'll see you.